there goes that. You felt some kind of
No,
way.
they weren't trying using me and using Bella because Bella was the one that recorded the fucking video. You can't use Bella. She recorded it. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Which other message? The one where Bella said record? I'm scared to show another message. Shit. God damn it, y'all know. Which one? Hold on. That one? They wouldn't have had me in no scandal because I wouldn't have played the video. When it come to kids, I don't play them games.
I ask the question.
Yeah.
Keys, weren't there multiple clips you all were looking at? Multiple parts of the video?
Yeah.
Okay. So then if they're talking about multiple parts of the video, T.
No. Hold on. Let me get it clear. Keys, was y'all looking at multiple parts of the video or was y'all watching the live?
We was watching the live. We wasn't watching multiple parts of the video.
They wasn't watching multiple parts of the video. They were watching the live.
We was
Bella
actually
recorded
watching the live.
it.
But not that. Yeah, so we was watching the live, but that conversation was way after the fact because that's when she came back from vacation.
Right, so I just want to get that clear. Y'all wasn't watching on multiple parts of no video. Y'all were watching the lives on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And then
I was
Bella
driving my truck
recorded the live. Right?
Right. Well, I meant, discussing multiple parts of the video. That's discussing. I'm sorry.
We were discussing the live. It wasn't even necessarily one specific video. We was just watching the live. And when we was watching the live on FaceTime, because I don't remember who was screen sharing so I could see it while I was, because like I said, I'll be driving. Like right now, I'm in my car, but I'm on my way to my truck to go drive. But we were talking about it. But in that conversation right there, that's when the videos were all, like, different videos were already sent.
Right. It was.
So that's a whole,
absolutely.
I didn't even know nothing about that conversation. That's funny as hell.
Right, when Frankie brought a clip, this can't be the Barb video because look at this. You see my picture right there? The one I just showed y'all, right? Was when they were talking about the video. I'm scared to put it back up because I don't know which one it is. Hold on, let me go delete them.
I think that ain't me because I don't text like that, so it ain't me. My number changed since then. I've been changed my number because somebody put my number here and you fucking weirdos kept calling my phone.
Bro, you in a rush?
Yeah.
You running late?
I love driving this motherfucker, boy.
You in a Charger?
No, I got a Charger, but I'm in my Challenger.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is so fucking weird. Yeah. Okay? The fucking message with the phone number is deleted. So how the fuck is it in my thing right here? It's deleted. I'm trying to go back and delete the damn message with the phone number and it's gone. But it's still in here with the green screen. Ain't that, like, that's weird as fuck.
I don't see no number.
It was a number. No, I accidentally put it up again because I went and deleted all the ones that had the number.
Oh, but your head was in the way, so I didn't see it even when you had put it up the first time. So
let me try to put my head in the way again.
I'm getting confused because
there you go. This is the video. So this is the video of me, and after that it say record, right? Up here is when they was talking about the video. They say, why can't we send an anonymous video? So that video down there, what Susu was saying was right. That video down there can't possibly be Barb video because up here they're talking about Barb video.
And T, that's an old chat too, because we had created a new chat. That's why I say do not use this chat, because we created a new chat.
I got images of when Bella showed what was in the chat and what everybody was saying. And that's why maybe I'm confused with what you're talking about right now.
I'm confused because again, these screenshots there was a live stream going on while these screenshots were being posted, right? So in my phone, there's no context of these screenshots. I don't remember what the context was in all of these screenshots because they were she was sending them to me as she was talking on the live. So I don't even remember what the screenshots correlated with, because they were being posted, like kind of like when Rose was in here talking about the airplane and all that, and as she's talking, she's sending me screenshots. It's like that. So there's not going to be any context in the messages because I'm being sent the messages while I'm on live. That's where this is confusing for me, because this is all a blur for me.
Who is in that chat? Who was in your box right there on that screen?
That was Gen X and them in my box. It was Heartbreaker, Gen X, and they were talking about Barb not believing Gen X. Sorry to bring her name up, but that's who was in there. And in the comments, somebody said something about Barb's alcohol is going to cause her to death. That's what they're talking about. It's a screenshot of somebody basically saying her alcoholism is going to cause her to die. So that live is a screenshot of somebody talking about Barb. Does that make sense?
So the whole story, the whole thing was, the conversation was about Barb, but that's because the conversation was being had in your live about.
Right.
Okay.
So the person that just asked me why they're mad, they just sent the screenshots to me. Can you please block me right now before I block you? Because I swear I just said she was on my live telling the story. Could you please move before you piss me off? Jesus Christ. Let me play it.
Telling this, I know you probably wasn't there like in real time, but when Good Old Time was telling the story about all the shit you've done wrong, and I thank you whoever gifted the panel, do you feel she intentionally talked about it, and when they would film Barb's Child, we all was like, whoa, you're not gonna go. Do you think
so Key, it wasn't even about me. And that was said too. It wasn't about me. She felt how she felt toward Keys and Morgan. But the moment my name got mentioned, everybody took the attention off of them too and made it about me. So she said, okay, well, since y'all want this about Bella, here you go. I swear to God, that's literally, it was not about me.
No, she gaslit me. She gaslit the fuck out of you, bro. That's what she did.
Wait, so
are
now
y'all cool?
Okay,
hold on.
You know what? Never mind, because
I'm listening. I'm here, and that's fair, and I hear what you're saying.
What the fuck?
You're saying basically when she was up there and she was doing her thing and she was upset about these two characters, nobody was really invested in all that.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They was calling the man a P3DO or whatever you like. What the fuck are we talking? Are we for real? They were dragging them.
You have a lovely day, sir.
I try to tell them. I don't know what the hell was going on, bro.
When it's enter Bella, hold on, Key. We gotta talk one at a time. Even though this is your platform, I promise you, I will shut up and let you speak as soon as I'm done getting my thought across. I promise you. I swear to God. I'm trying to make sense of what Bella is saying because I want to hear her this time because she's saying this the third time she's speaking about it, right? you're saying when she went up there and she spoke about her grievances about Morgan and Keys, nobody really understood the wrongs that they were doing until you were entered in the chat, and then everybody went against you, and that was something that she was trying to teach you a lesson about.
You're asking that like I'm supposed to give a different answer. That's literally what happened.
Okay, that's literally what happened. Okay.
Hold on, answer this. Didn't Mad Day talk to Teatyme a day or two before this, and she really was talking about Morgan and Keys?
No.
That part I don't know.
Or she went live? No, she went live.
I have a question.
She went live on her own, Kiana. She did a social experiment.
So she went panel to panel first. She was fishing the information first.
Nobody was really biting.
No, Kiana, she was fishing.
She went live on her own, and I think her page got reported. That's why she was in my box from a backup page. She was on her own live. All that stuff happened. Her page got reported. My page was reported. So I couldn't go live until another day. We both were reported for something not related to each other.
Information first, alluding to it in different panels. Like, something.
She did her own live too.
But remember, hold on. But this is the point I'm trying to make. Hold on. Because my question is, the reason I said gaslit you, Bella, is because she kept saying, this is not about Bella. This is about the issue with Morgan and Keys. How Keys spoke to her on the back end, how she was upset and all this bunch of shit. Then the whole thing came out about the...
That wouldn't be gaslighting. That would be protecting Bella. Which would make sense of why they think that Mad Day is opposition. Do I think she is? No. Because if Bryson is saying that page was protecting Bella, that's what Mad Day was doing. She was trying to protect Bella and put it on Keys and Morgan and not get Bella wrapped up into it, at the same time trying to expose it, and then it ended up leaking what actually happened.
DV situation with Morgan and Keys or whatever. In the midst of her trying to out that situation was that situation came up like, well, Keys recorded this, and everybody was like, hold on, you're not going to slide past that. So for her to say
how is that gaslighting Bella? Erica, for the haters, can y'all tell me? How is her throwing Keys under the bus gaslighting Bella?
It's not. It's intentional.
Wait a minute. Why you asking me how?
Because I'm trying to understand. Am I tripping?
No.
Because it wouldn't be gaslighting if she was throwing Keys under the bus.
It was multiple things. It was multiple things going on.
Right, but she was not saying Bella recorded that video. She wouldn't even tell me Bella recorded the video.
Right, that's why
she kept telling me she didn't know. She said she thought that it came from Keys. That's what she told me.
That's why I say multiple things was happening. If for example, when I was watching it and multiple lives going on, I saw multiple things being played out. So for me, I can't sit up and say what a lot of people are saying.
Okay.
For me,
I'm not tripping. Am I tripping?
No, you're right. Each one of them, because I saw a bunch of different lies. Like for example, and let me say this. I don't know Mad Day. I've run into her lately, but back then I did not know who Mad Day was. So when I saw things happening and saw things that she was saying, none of it was making sense because I saw multiple, like different excuses, or let me tell you what happened. But it looked like as things progress, if you don't know something and you're making it up as you're talking, then it looks like you're lying.
Yeah.
Because later on is when we found out that she was not even in when the conversations was happening.
Right, I remember that.
So right. So when it was exposed, at first I thought on listening she was right there, but she wasn't. This was exposed later.
Right. She said she was out of town.
That's why I'm saying multiple things can be right and wrong at the same time.
Okay.
And when you hear something, you hear, Keys is the one that I think recorded it. Now everybody angry with him. No, it's not true. You look at another live, other things coming out.
Right, so for the haters, the moment that, and this is why I say this could have been deaded, right? The moment that Mad Day said Keys recorded it, why just not come up and say, no, Keys didn't, I recorded it? Like this, it didn't have to go for her to say that Mad Day went on fed the witch hunt. If it was just allegations being on Bella, I can understand Bella not clearing it up because Bella don't clear stuff up when people talking about her, right? We know that. Bella ain't clearing shit up. If they talking about her, she not gonna do that. But if she knew Keys was taking a fall and being painted as a pedo, and she knew that he's not the one that recorded it, and she is, why not the moment that Mad Day said it, her not say, you know what, okay, this is going too far. I did the recording. He didn't do that. Why let him take the fall for it?
Okay, see,
that's what I don't understand.
You're getting deeper than I think they wanted to get back then. And let me tell you why. Okay, let me tell you why. And the reason that I'm going to sound like I'm pointing the finger at another person. And let me tell you why. All the players have not been exposed as of yet. For example, you have to go right back to the beginning of how did a particular person know it was fixing to come out right then.
Okay, that I get. I already said that. That could be a multitude of reasons, right? Because you have multiple people that have that recording.
Absolutely. So
and all of those people were not working together. Wait, give me a second. Because that's up in the air. I don't give a fuck about our position. To be quite honest. I don't care. But what we do know is many people were in that live that night. There was a lot of people in the live that night.
Absolutely.
Asia Baby recorded. She admitted she recorded. I'm not sure she said she told Barb she recorded. I don't know if that's true or not. But I think she said she told Barb she was recording. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But I think she made a statement that Barb knew she was recording. That's one person recording. Then you got Bella that
she DM'd Barb and told Barb that she recorded it.
Right. No, she said the night that it happened, she told Barb she was going to record. She said the night that the live was going, she said she was going to record.
Right.
Right. In the live.
That's what she said. That's why I'm saying, if you're not looking at everything.
Didn't say she asked for permission. I don't know. It was one or the other. Ask for permission or record. I'm not sure. I know it was, she said it was communicated somewhere or another. Don't quote me on it because I wasn't there. I wasn't in the live. So I can't tell y'all. I apologize if I don't got it right. But my point is this. Multiple people recorded the video.
Absolutely.
And they all aren't connected to each other.
Right.
Right. So I don't really care about the opposition part because multiple people recorded. All I care about is the fact that because it's been determined that from my understanding, and if I'm wrong, what I learned today, I don't remember a year ago. What I learned today from Shar, Bella admitted she recorded herself. Not that somebody sent her the video. Not that somebody recorded it for her. She admitted she recorded and sent it to the group chat. Unless she's lying. Right? So that means it doesn't matter the other players because at that moment when Keys was accused of recording, she knew she did. Right? So that's where she could have said, no, he didn't do that. I did it. Or I know for a fact it wasn't him. I just can't tell my sources, but it wasn't him. But if you knew he didn't record it, why let him take the fall? That's my question. Like I don't understand that part. I don't care if 50 people recorded it. 50 people were in that group chat.
Right. Okay. You know, Keys will tell you I have rocked with Keys from back in the day. So absolutely. Absolutely. But I think, but see, people not gonna want to hear what I'm fixing to say. People are definitely not fixing to want to hear it because,
I mean, go ahead and say it. Is it going to change the fact that they were in a group chat together? She recorded it. They said he recorded it, and it wasn't cleared up. Is it going to add to that? Because I know there's
okay,
other pieces. I know there's other factors.
yeah,
Right.
others. So, and that being the question was when it came out. Do you remember exactly when it came out? It was in the live, and HB said, "Hey, you all hold on a minute. Something's fixing to happen." How did HB know that that was fixing to happen right at that moment?
I really don't give a shit.
Right? No. What I'm getting to is it made it seem as if, from my perspective, when I was watching it, it made it seem as if Morgan or Keys had dropped that information because they went right to Morgan's live.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying, to me, it was multiple things being exposed and saying
Right.
at that time.
Let's stay there. It made it seem. You know how we can assume because we're outside the club and we're not in the club?
Right.
Anything can seem anyway. But when you know the truth, that's when you have your due diligence to step out and say, that's not true. Are we?
Absolutely.
Okay. So even if HB knew, if Morgan and Keys dropped it, they probably did. Shit, as you see in the group chat, they were trying to figure out who to release the video to. Right? That's a given. This right here is already showing they were trying to send the video to somebody. Right? So we got that. We know that. They were trying to get the video out there without being held responsible. This shows. It doesn't make it seem now because we got all the facts. Mad Day is sending a message of the suggestion. Okay? So we got that. Okay? We got that they were going to get it out there. The point is, once it got out there, and they said he's a P3DO, he recorded that girl, why not say, okay, hey, gigs up? That's not what happened.
Okay. Me personally, I would have dropped, but that's me. Me personally, I would have dropped everything to Clear Keys. But that's me.
That would have been the right thing to do, though, for anybody.
But that's just me. Right. But everybody is not a me, because
morals and standards.
I get that. It's not about you or me. But that's not. No, hear me out. I get what you're saying. That's what me and you would do. Cool. My point is this. We can't say that Mad Day was trying to go on a witch hunt to get people to go against you when you were the one that recorded the fucking video.
But
the only way that Mad Day could go on a witch hunt against Bella is if somebody else recorded the video. They made it seem as Bella recorded the video, right? That I can get. But it can't be a witch hunt on Bella if Bella's the one that recorded it. And there's a clear screenshot that they were trying to get it out. So there wasn't no clear witch hunt because this is them communicating. We're trying to get it out there. We just got to figure out a way to get it out there.
Okay, but that's why I say it's multiple things, layers here. Because now let's talk about Bella. Bella is not one of those people that she'll sit back and even let you all tear her up without explaining. That's why I'm saying we're talking about different personalities.
I said that though. I said,
right.
I
no,
understand when it comes to Bella. She's not going to let y'all lie on Blaze. Okay? She's not going to let you lie on nobody. She will defend her people. But she's not going to defend herself because she don't care what you think. But if somebody else is getting pinned, I think she will protect them.
But
She's just not going to clear shit up about herself.
But that's why I said it was already some underlying shit that you just didn't like me no more. I wasn't your cup of tea.
No.
My mind.
Even if it's that, her personality, I get if it was put out on her, right, that she recorded the video, I can see her not clearing shit up. That's what she do. That's typical. But it wasn't about her. It was somebody else that got a jacket put on them. And you knew the truth. So why let somebody else take the fall for something you did? His job was being called.
You did that, but I think
his address was being leaked.
My girl's address, my girl's school was
like all of these things were happening.
Called.
Why
like that shit was happening real?
Like why knowingly let somebody else fall for something that, and this is your friend.
But just give me a minute, please. Okay, love. The thing about it is, you have to. That's why I say you have to look at all of it, because I've heard Frankie get torn down. I mean, just torn down, ripped to shreds, protecting Bella, and Bella say not to engage in it, period. So if that's her stance on everything, then I can see that. I mean, think about it.
And by your logic, then Mad Day is innocent. Because that's what I told them earlier, Mad Day reasoning for coming out. Because she felt like everybody, and I'm not saying she's telling the truth, but if that's your logic, then Mad Day is not wrong. Because that's what she said, she was coming out. Because she was tired of everybody else having to take the fall and nobody else being defended. I said that earlier. That's what she said. She lets everybody else get attacked. And she's tired of it. Unless she's going to tell the truth.
That's okay. But that's why I say it's multiple things. She's wrong too. Because if you come out with information and you don't come out with all of it, and you come out and give people bits and pieces, and you're speculating yourself, you're just as complicit as the ones not opening their mouth.
I agree with that. I agree with that completely. I'm saying she's not wrong for coming forth. I'm not saying she's not wrong for misleading and not giving factual information.
So
I'm saying she's not wrong for coming forth. Now, should she have come forth with all of the facts? Absolutely. But in her coming forth, it seemed like she was putting stuff out there, showing that I will put these screenshots out there if you and try to give her an opportunity to come forth. And if she didn't come forth, like kind of force her hand. That's what it seemed like.
Okay, but that makes her wrong. Yeah,
it makes her wrong. I said that.
A jacket on Keys.
I agree.
And it put speculation. The whole situation. If I'm gonna come out, and say, hey, you know what? I saw this group chat. I don't want to be a part of it. Let me tell you what I've seen. I don't even know. I don't even understand it myself. I'm done with it. If I was going to come out with some shit.
And that was never the case.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I agree with all of that. I agree with all of that. But my facts still remain. We got too much energy on the person that didn't do recording. That's my whole thing. I don't really give a fuck. It came out, right? So when you knew that girl came out, y'all was all a part of a group. Y'all was all a part of the team. I don't care about none of that shit. If I'm your friend, it's 4 of us in a group chat, right? And I know the truth. And you blame somebody else for something I did. It's up on me to come forth. Because I know you're doing that because you don't like my friend. And now you threw my friend in front of the bus over something I actually did and you know I did it. So at the end of the day, it still falls on the person that actually did it. Because she came out to target him, not her. And in her targeting him, she absolved her of what she actually did. So it was up to her to say, I did it.
Both they ass though, T. But that's why I fall on both because you knew from the jump that it wasn't
Bad
me.
Day was already wrong.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
But the wrong should have been right. This ain't somebody getting dragged. This is somebody getting doxxed. His address is getting posted. His girl's address is getting posted. All of these things are happening. When do you come forth and say, okay, enough is enough. I don't want anybody to get hurt. When do we say, I actually did this? This is too far. When you're sitting here saying, she's trying to prove to me that people aren't for me, what it's coming to look like is you're for self. Because you can't possibly be saying that these people are supposed to be for you when they're getting dragged for something you did. It doesn't make sense.
At all.
Walking contradiction. And I just
contradiction. That whole live was a big ass, dumb ass contradiction.
It was, but hold on. I just listened to this clip, right? And as I was listening to this old clip that was posted on July the 7th of last year, July the 4th, excuse me, of last year, she painted herself out to be the victim and Mad Day was dead wrong. This, that. It's a whole walk. Listen to this clip. Just listen. I fast forwarded to this part.
See, we going too deep into this now. Shit coming out like this. Now it's going to look like going against accountability court.
And he immediately got upset because he saw how they dogged me out just that week for basically what I did last year online. So he was calling them hypocrites. But all this other shit that they made, it wasn't that. I promise you it wasn't.
I guess you will.
It is wild. And I don't know, man. Some people, man, I don't know how they live with themselves. Like, when I called her this morning, she was real giddy. She was like as if nothing happened. We literally talking to her like, hey, like, are you cool? You all right? Like,
so you think you, Keys, and Morgan is just casualties? I mean, you and Keys and Frankie and everybody that was in that group chat is just casualties because Tom was mad at Morgan?
Absolutely. What? Man, when I say we caught unnecessary strays over this shit, I'm sick right now.
Pause that real quick. This goes back to what I said before, right? Erica, for the haters, Keys, and me, we all go commit a crime. Okay? We all go commit this crime. Right? I'm the one that did the actual crime. Keys drove the car.
Mm-hmm.
Erica got her to get there. Right? For the haters just happened to be riding with us. Okay? I'm the one that actually did the crime. For the haters get mad at Keys. Okay? I used this logic earlier. For the haters get mad at Keys and leaks the information to the police. The crime was still committed. Now, when she leaks the information to the police, he was at the scene of the crime. He's not actually the one that committed it. Right? Now, Keys goes to jail for the crime. When I actually did it.
And for the haters knows that you did it.
Erica got a warrant out for her arrest. Regardless of why for the haters got mad at Keys, we still all committed the fucking crime. I still pulled the trigger. Right? Mm-hmm. Regardless of why she got mad and snitched, the crime still was committed. It was still done. The crime was still committed. Right? Yes, I'm the one that did the actual crime. Why am I letting Keys take the fall? Who lost? Rizzy, why you lost?
Because all Keys was the driver. He was the getaway driver.
It doesn't matter if the hitman, this over there, that over there, this over there, right? We all guilty, but we're all going to get a separate charge.
Right.
You know that, right?
Right.
Our charges are not going to be the same.
Right, T. But let me tell you why I think I would be definitely wrong for the fuck shit if I didn't even tell it right.
I just said that. You right. You wrong for the fuck shit. I didn't say you wasn't wrong. But according to the law, they don't give a fuck about how you told it, right? The law don't give a fuck about how you told it.
But if I tell it wrong, let me tell you.
Right, you told it wrong, and guess who went to jail? Keys, right?
Yeah.
I just said that. You told it wrong. Keys went to jail. I said that. You're wrong. You threw Keys under the bus.
Yeah.
But I know I actually did it. Right? My friend was on some fuck shit, right? And threw my other friend under the bus. In that, now I'm left with my other friend being in jail. Though my friend right here was on some fuck shit, I still did it. Regardless of you being on fuck shit or not, now I gotta clean this shit up because I'm the one that actually did it. And knowing that you were on some fuck shit, I really gotta make this shit right. Because now, on your fuck shit, my friend in jail for what I did.
Right. Knowing I was the one that pulled the trigger.
So it still falls on me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, but think about it.
It's thought about. You was wrong. I'm not saying you weren't. But in the eyes of the law, they just want to catch who did the fucking crime.
Yeah, but...
They don't care why you told. They don't care what y'all was arguing about.
People, regardless, if you don't come out, you might have needed time to think how you gonna do it. I'm talking about how you're gonna come out.
Okay, but it came out. That ain't how crimes work. You don't have the time. Sometimes that shit come out. You get caught. At the end of the day, you got caught.
Let me tell you that part. Jeez.
It doesn't matter what you're saying. You can't break it down to me no way. For me to say, regardless of who else did some fuck shit, I know what I did.
Yeah, no, and I'm not talking about.
I could deal with you later. You wrong. Cool. You wrong. I'm not saying you not wrong. But at the end of the day, I got to make this shit right because I'm the one that did it.
Yes, but let me finish what I'm saying.
You're going to make
it right. No, I'm saying you're going to make it right. But sometimes you have to think, what are you fixing to do? Are you fixing to walk right in there that same moment and tell the police you did it? Are you fixing to get your shit in order so that you know you finna go to jail? Are you gonna take time to call your attorney, get somebody to take care of your kids? Are you gonna do all of that before? Because if you don't come out right at that moment, I don't care when you come, people are gonna say you didn't come quick enough.
Cool.
You get that?
You're
part?
right. You're absolutely right. But let's go there. Because
that's what
again, going to Shar, according to Shar, she wasn't gonna tell it anyway.
She wasn't gonna tell it.
According to Shar, she was fast forwarding past the messages, and somebody said, "Stop, go back down, let me see that." So again, it doesn't matter because according to Shar, from what Shar said, if Shar is telling the truth, because I'm only going off what I've been told, right? Now, if Shar lying, then let me know. Because I'm only going off what Shar came in my panel and said. She said we were in court. Bella said, I'm going to show the receipts. I don't have anything to hide. I'll show you guys all the text messages. She opened up her phone. She started showing the messages. Doop, 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 doop. They said, hey, stop. Thank you, Poker. Go back down. Boom. Hey, you did that. So in you getting it together, you still got caught.
I have that entire live recorded.
Okay, then. So you know that she wasn't getting it together. She was going to let him fall.
She's going to let me go ahead and fall off the bridge, man.
She wasn't getting it together. She was going to let him fall.
Lock me up.
You already done been sentenced. You had already been sentenced.
Yeah, no, it was over with.
Remember, wasn't that a month or two prior? Didn't that happen?
No, this happened after... this happened after
so when
Mad
we were breaking
Day.
It down earlier,
the
actual incident happened. It was during Peach's 10K live. She had got 10K followers or whatever. So they held on to it for a couple of months.
What I'm saying,
The live happened after Mad Day had her Mad
right
Day.
then, right?
No, the live happened after Mad Day already put the. That's what I'm saying. Y'all commit a crime, y'all got away with it. Nobody know y'all committed the crime. You got mad and you snitched. Y'all watch Snap. They eventually tell because they mad at somebody or they uncomfortable, right? So you got mad, you snitched, right? Cool. But you snitched on the wrong person because you mad at that person. At the end of the day, I don't care if it's 5 months later, it came out. When it came out, you went live to clear it up